Welcome back to class.
Thank you.
Now today, what we are going to be looking at is how to embellish your ashoke gele. We have different ashokes we have this one, they call it sego, or some people call it apampa also. So this is sego. This one is a regular Yoruba ofi and another type. So there are so many ways you can embellish your ashoke. You can use your ordinary stones. This is where I get to use my ordinary stones. I don't put this on people's clothes. You can use your ordinary stones, your pearl, your raisins, your acrylic stones. You can use plates. This is also your pearls. The different things you can use depends on your creativity and how you want the outlook to be. So we are going to use one out of all these geles for our work today. So we'll be using this one. The reason why we are using this is because of this design. It has two designs, the wine color and the gold color. So we are going to be embellishing on this side of the gele because this is the side that shows at the tip of the gele. This other end is the one that is folded in, so we don't need to embellish this side at all. So we don't need to embellish this side. So what we are going to do before you start embellishing, there is a part that you have to tie at the end of the gele. You won't do anything on that side. So with your tape rule, you measure 9 to 10 inches from the tip of the gele. You measure about 9 to 10 inches and you mark. So this way, this is where your embellishment starts from. This is a fabric marker to fade away with time. It's even going off, so I have to use a chalk for that. So you mark about 9 to 10 inches. I'm making use of 10 inches on this side. You mark it on both ends before you start your embellishment. So I come to this other end too. I repeat the same process. So anything I want to do, I'm going to start after that 10 inches mark. So this is it. So I'm going to spread it out.
Can we remove this one?
Yes. I'm going to spread it out like this. So the first thing we need to do, since we have done this, now decide what you want to do on this side of your gele. You have to decide, do you want to mix your acrylic stones? Do you want to mix it with your cabochon? Do you want to put pearls? Do you want to put raisins? Do you want to use the plates? And another thing you have to bear in mind is the color of the color of your gele. So now we have paper stones. These are called paper stones. You can get them in the market. They're called paper stones. They are ready-made rhinestones, but of course they are of low quality. You can cut it out. There's no light right now, but you can cut it out. The first thing you need to do, if you are using a paper stone, you have to cut it out first of all. These scissors. You have to cut it out and place them wherever it is you want them to be. So you have to cut it out. Don't just start to embellish immediately. You cut it out one after the other. Just cut the rest. So you cut it out. First of all, I said you have to determine how you want your design to be. And here we have just 4 of these paper stone, 4 of these designs that we want to put on this gele. So since it's 4, you have to measure from this end, of your gele, from that first 10 inches mark to the other end, to know what you have left in your gele. So I'm going to do the measurement. This is 36 here. 36 to okay, that's 59. Okay, from here. So we have about 64, and we have just 4 of these. You have to work with whatever it is you have. If you don't have enough materials to work with, by the time you finish combining all those things, you will see how it will look. So we have 64 inches. If you are to divide that into 4, you're going to have what's left. That's 16, right? Or 16 plus 16 is 32. Yes. So that's 16 inches. So from that first mark, am I right?
Yes,
16. So from here, you measure
16.
And you mark. Either you start from here, you put that one there, or you first of all put the first one here. Then at the 16th mark, you put another one, or you add 8, 16 plus 8, where you put the second one, like that till you get to the end. But there's no light right now. I would have gummed this on the gele for you to see. So let's assume you have this on your gele. Let's work with this side. You have these 2 on your gele. You can see you have these 2 on your gele, and you want to add something else. Let's say you want to add this acrylic stones. You find a very good position. You gum all these ones. You gum it around. By the time you have finished putting this in, you can use your pearl at the center of these stones. You can put your gele and put your oldest beads. Press it in at the center of these stones. It will give it another effect. Or if you have a wine color of this, you can put it in between these stones to give it a different effect. While doing that also, you can use your ordinary stones. You can scatter this one around and spread it. It's going to be full on your gele, so that at the end of the day, you'll have a full embellished gele. You can add different things, anything you like, you can put on your gele. As long as you are being creative with it, the end result will be a very beautiful design. So this is it on gele. And there is light to work on this, and I'll show you guys the result.